How you doing? It's DublinCityComics here again, and today we're going to try another unboxing video for you. This week we have in DC Collectibles a DC Designer series from Ant Lucia. It's the DC Bombshells Harley Quinn. Very popular character in the comics. Really cool, funky design. As you can see, the box straight away says you have 9 pieces of accessories there. On the side here, it gives you a nice preview. That was one of the covers on the comics, and this gives you a picture of a few of the other figures that are available in that wave. We do have them there boxed. If we get around to it, we might do another unboxing of those a different day. Okay, let's open this one up and we'll have a look at it there. Again, if you like your boxes, always open it from the bottom. That way you can store it back in. A few instructions there with it. Just shows you about switching out the hands, just if you're not too sure, if you haven't had any of these figures before. Press side. Straight away you can see, nice figure, really nice paint on it. The paint and the apps on the face are really good. I think they're using the decals on the eyes. The eyes are very good. Right, we'll take her out and have a look at her. Now, as I said before, you can see straight away she's a bit tight in the packet there, so any of these little ridges that are on the sides here, if you just push them out, it just reduces the risk of any breakages. It should make it a bit easier to come out of the box. A few are there. Didn't want her falling out. Should just pop out now. There you have it. I really like this design. It's very funky, updated design. Straight away you can see, actually on the back there she has a nice Joker emblem. Try to read what it says. Joker's wild is what it says on it. Now the belt is actually loose. Very similar to the Icons line, where the accessory has a little bat buckle there as well. We'll have a quick look at the posability first. Really cool looking figure. The hair, or the bobbins or pigtails, whatever you call them, it's actually like a softer rubber as well. So they're not posable, but you can see there, you want to be a bit careful with them. I wouldn't mess with them too much. Look like they could pop off. The neck has nice posability in it. Looks down a good bit. It doesn't actually look up too far. That's as far as she looks up. She's not really a flying character, like, so you wouldn't really need her to look up too much now, but that's as far as she goes. The neck, there's no movement in the neck. As I said, you wouldn't be jumping up. The jacket is a bit like a soft rubber, but it is attached. Now the shoulder joint, we have there the ball and socket. It has a hinge on it as well. A little bit stiff there, straight out of the box. Same the other side. Has a swivel there just above the bicep. That'd be nice for holding the hammer or whichever you're doing. Has a double hinge in the elbow. Pretty good. Get a good range of movement on that. Now, there's no torn in the wrist or anything, but you have the torn up there above the bicep. So, the hand, a little bit stiff there. With some of these DC figures, especially on the hands, you can see there, if you can, it's little where the bend is. If there's a build up of paint, just slowly give it a little back and forward motion just to loosen up the paint. You'll actually see a little bit of paint coming off there. It's just when they're painting the figures, if they get an excess of paint, it'll build up in between the cracks, there you have it now. It's nice and loose now, you know, there's no risk of anything breaking. It does turn, and it bends back and forward there for posing. A bit of paint coming off there. Now same on the other side, the double hinge on the elbow, and same thing again. You'll see the wrist is a bit stiff, so if you just don't go too rough with it, just give it a little wiggle back and forward there, it loosens her up. There you have it. It's just an excess bit of paint there, that's all there is. Happens a lot on the DC figures. If you've got any of the animated series figures, it's the same problems on the hands. It's just a little bit of build up of paint. So once you be aware of that and take your time, it should be okay. You won't get any breakages. Now she has a nice joint there, just above the abdomen. Good range of movement on it. As we know, Harley's into her acrobatics. Goes back and forward, twists, turns, and there's an extra joint there just above the waist. Very similar to the Icons joints, where you can tilt forward. There isn't actually any waist swivel, so you just have the swivel in the just above the abdomen there. There's no turn on the side. Now the legs, there's a good range of movement in the legs. Ball and socket joint again. So she has nothing really there to restrict her. So the knees, yeah, you actually have a swivel there as well, just at the top of our stockings, and a double joint in the knee. So you can see straight away it's going to be nice for posing, you know. You can bend that right up and down. There's no swivel down the end in the ankle, but they seem to be putting the swivel up on high on the arm and high on the leg. There's no swivels in from the calves down. That's all one solid piece. And we have the movement. You have a full rotation down in the ankle, up and down and side to side there. Right, for posing. Have a look and see what we can do here. Same the other side, all the movement. Nice figure. Looking forward to this one as well. It's something different as well. This the Bombshell designs. Instead of if you have a lot of the same kind of red and black Harley Quinns, this is just kind of something different, just to stand out. Try to get her to balance there. She doesn't want to do. So you have to just mess about, try to get her whichever way you want. No, doesn't want to do that. We'll mess about with that in a minute. We'll have a look at the accessories now. Just see what we get with it. Actually, a nice big hammer there. Actually, looks like the end of a beer barrel, or it looks like a beer barrel attached to a beer stick. Which is nice, the over exaggerated hammer, as usually associated with Harley Quinn. Now we'll have a look here. You get 2 extra sets of hands. Get them out there, it's the easy way of it. 2 look like, obviously, for the hammer and for the gun. And she has, I'm going to say a peace sign, whichever way you look at it is up to yourself, and an open hand there. So the gun, there's a nice little accessory there on the end of the gun. It's very hard to see there. It's actually a little Batman, little kind of keychain looking thing hanging off her end of her gun, and the cork in the gun. Nice chrome effect on the gun, looks really well. So we'll try switching out the hands there. See what they look like. Same with the hands. Any of these DC figures, you just pop them out. And don't be afraid if a little bit of paint comes off. That's, as I said before, it's just the excess paint. And just pops in. They just have little rivets on them that actually just holds it in once you push it in. Should be fairly straightforward. That's right. That's the wrong hand I'm going to put on. That's our left hand. Look at this gun. See if we can get her to hold it. the other side. There you have Harley with it, the classic over exaggerated gun, what we all know her from. Really nice figure. Great, nice posability on it for the DC figures. They're really getting a lot better, the DC Collectibles, with all their joints and their range of movement. The paint job is really nice on it as well. Not too much I can say wrong about it really. A little bit of excess build up paint in the wrist, but it's no big problem. As I said, just be aware of it when you're opening out a box. Give it a few turns. Nice figure all around. The rest of the line is going to be, hopefully do a few more figures actually in this line. The Batwoman is really nice. Poison Ivy, the tattoos now look really well when you have it face to face. On the photographs I wasn't too sure about Poison Ivy, but she looks really nice when you see her in the box. So we might do a few more videos of them. But that's for now anyway. That's your Harley Quinn. She's €30 and we have it available in store. So pop in, have a look. Get a nice Harley now to add to your collection. Thanks a lot. See you now. Take care.